Well, next we want to talk about what separates SVC from other schools, and for that matter, just what should you be looking for as you're shopping for a school and a program. And whether you decide to come here or not, I think you're going to find some of this criteria pretty useful as you're weighing your options. So again, let me share my screen with you and just start with this kind of quick hit list of things that separate SVC from some of the other schools. First of all, and we've talked about this already, is the fact that we only have very senior level, expert, working professional instructors doing the teaching. And the advantages are twofold. One, they know what they're talking about. They're doing this every day at a high level. The other advantage, they are people who are in a very good position, if not to hire you directly, because they are hiring managers, or many of them are, but certainly to recommend you to their colleagues. And so that's something that's pretty tough to get from someone whose primary profession is teaching. So that's a very, very important difference between SVC and some other options that you have out there. The second thing here is that we teach classes in the evening hours and on some Saturday mornings, usually 1 or 2 a month. The advantage to you there is that if you have a job, you can keep having that job. And so you can literally earn while you learn and not feel quite so pressured to get through the program and instantly go find a job in your new field. The third thing that you see up here is small class size. We limit our classes to 20 people max. One advantage of that is we want you to get to know your instructors and we want them to get to know you. So 20 seems to be about the right number for that. I should mention all the classes here are taught live, not in person, but live on Zoom. So it very much replicates the experience of being in a room where you're going to get to know everyone on a first name basis. And that includes your classmates as well. So again, 20 people kind of is the limit for where that kind of interaction can happen. Another difference between SVC and some other programs is that we give you a chance to do work with real clients. Hiring managers have a certain level of tolerance for seeing student work in a portfolio. They would prefer to see real work. And so if you take one of our programs, you will do real work. And in a class you'll learn about more later called the capstone class, we bring in typically 2 clients, often a nonprofit and a for-profit, and they lay out a real problem. You and your classmates form teams and you solve that real problem working with the client and then present your recommendations back to them. And so it's pretty remarkable. By the way, we just got some news that PETA and Nordstrom will be joining us as capstone clients here in the next quarter. So we're pretty excited about that. Another difference between SVC and other programs you might look at is that we focus on your portfolio. These are graduates, they're holding their lovely certificates of completion, but the truth is that's not what's going to get them a job. In this field, people are looking at your work, they're looking at your portfolio. And so we focus on that with you. There's a real pragmatism to our training. This is not about so much highfalutin theory. This is about let's get the work done and show hiring managers that we are capable of getting that work done. One other difference, we think it's really important for every student to work with a mentor. You may know somebody already who you can call on in that role, and I hope you do. And if you do, bake them a plate of chocolate chip cookies tonight and cement that relationship. If you don't, we can help set that up for you. It's an add-on to the program, but kind of money very well spent, because we have found as we reverse engineer where our students have been hired over the years, very often, I'd say about half the time, their mentor had something to do with setting that up. So as I say, if you've got somebody you can call on to be your mentor, do it. If you don't, let us help you line that up. Next step on the tour is we're going to take a look at the specific course tracks. So go get a cup of coffee, stop the video for a second, and then come on back, and we'll go through that.